Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Vamos a continuar el aprendizaje de español. Yo soy el señor López. Yo soy de Guatemala. Yo soy de la ciudad de Guatemala. ¿De dónde eres tú? ¿De dónde eres? Today we are going to talk about where we're from. How we can ask someone where that person's from. Okay? And after the discussion, you are going to be able to complete activities 11, 12, and 13 from pages 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, that's what we are doing today. But before we get going, we are going to review a little bit of the vowels, las vocales, right? Remember las vocales? Yesterday I told you that vowels in Spanish are short and very powerful, strong, okay? In English, the contrast as in English is that in English they're longer and they're soft when you pronounce them. But in Spanish, you have to pronounce it strongly and short. For example, A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, and it sounds like in father. E, as in A. I, as in meat. O, as in walk. U, as in boot. So as you can see, the sounds of the vowels in Spanish are constant. They don't change. They are the same no matter what, okay? So when you are pronouncing words in Spanish, make sure that you use the sounds of their vowels. For example, en, can, ta, da, encantada. Make sure that you split the word in syllables when you want to pronounce it. Mal. No mal, but mal. Mal. Mañana. Na. Remember we talked about the letter ñ, that little N with a little squiggly on top? That sounds ña. Mañana. This is the letter E right here. And this is the letter O. O. Menos. Menos. Señor. No señor, but señor. Presento. Presento. Igualmente. Igualmente. Adiós. Bien. Hola. Remember the letter H is silent. You don't say hola. You say hola. Noches. Como. Wherever you see a little accent on top of a vowel, you must make emphasis on that specific syllable. Como. Usted. Mucho. Tú. As you can see, the sounds are short and strong, right? Okay, so let's go and let's continue, because this is what we're going to cover today. ¿De dónde eres? ¿De dónde eres? ¿De dónde? ¿Dónde means where? De means from. Where you from? Eres means you. Are you? Where are you from? ¿De dónde eres? So right here in these activities, what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to ask someone where that person is from, and the other person is going to answer it, okay? Let's listen to this.
Lección preliminar. ¿De dónde eres?
Alicia, ¿de dónde eres?
Soy de Estados Unidos. ¿De dónde es usted?
Soy de Estados Unidos. Soy de la Florida.
Pablo es de México.
Isabel es de la República Dominicana.
Susana es de Costa Rica.
Fernando es de Ecuador.
Marisol es de Puerto Rico.
Mariano es de Argentina.
Enrique es de España.
Y este es Enrique. Okay, so when you want to talk about people where someone is asking you where that person is from, you say, ¿de dónde eres? If you want to ask that person where that person is from. So, let's look at this. De donde eres. Please repeat. ¿De dónde eres? ¿De dónde eres? How would you answer that? You will say, soy de. And then you say the place where you're from. Soy de Estados Unidos. Soy de la Florida. Estados Unidos. What do you think Estados means? And Unidos. In Spanish, you actually have the adjective after the noun. Estados means states. And Unidos means united. United States. Estados Unidos. When the letter D is in the middle of a word, the sound of the letter D is very soft. It's like it's not even there. I know in English we were taught to pronounce it strongly, right? Duh. And in Spanish, you barely pronounce it. Very soft. Estados Unidos. Estados Unidos. Soy de la Florida. Soy de la Florida. I am from the United States. I am from Florida. Soy. Soy means I am. Soy de Estados Unidos. ¿De dónde es usted? Remember usted? Usted is the same thing as tú. But the difference is that usted is when you're talking to someone that's older or when you are showing a little bit more respect. Okay? If you want to explain a state what someone is from, you can say Pablo es de, is from, es de. Pablo es de México. Isabel es de la República Dominicana. Isabel es de la República Dominicana. Susana es de Costa Rica. Fernando es de Ecuador. Marisol es de Puerto Rico. Y Mariano es de Argentina. Es de means is from. So now let's talk about where these places are located, right? Let's do a little geography because it's important to know a little bit about where things are located. So let's locate these countries, okay? Número 1, Estados Unidos. Estados Unidos. Número 2, México. México. Número 3, Cuba. Número 4, República Dominicana. Número 5, Puerto Rico. Número 6, Guatemala. Yo soy de Guatemala. That's where I'm from. Número 7, Honduras. Número 8, El Salvador. Número 9, Nicaragua. Número 10, Costa Rica. Número 11, Panamá. Número 12, Venezuela. Número 13, Colombia. Mi esposa es de Colombia. Número 14, Ecuador. Número 15, Perú. Número 16, Bolivia. Número 17, Paraguay. Número 18, Chile. Número 19, Argentina. Y número 20, Uruguay. I know, it's hard to remember all of them at once, right? So, right here you have los países hispanohablantes. Países means countries, okay? You have different countries around the world that speak Spanish. Estados Unidos, México, Cuba, República Dominicana, Puerto Rico, Guatemala, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panamá, Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Perú, Bolivia, Paraguay, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, España, Guinea Ecuatorial, Filipinas y Guam. Todos estos países hablan español. Número 22. Which one is this one right here? They speak Spanish right here. Where is it located? That's in Africa. That's Guinea Ecuatorial. What about Guam? Number 23. It's in the Pacific. They also speak. I'm sorry, this is the Philippines. Filipinas. And número 24, that is Guam. Todos estos países hablan español, la mayoría. So what you're going to do with this information, you're going to click here and you're going to listen, and then you're going to select the countries, okay? You can use this chart to as reference to answer the questions, okay? So after you complete responder, you do activity 11. Here you have to indicate where each person is from according to the number on the map, okay? For example, Guillermo, who's Guillermo, número 7. Guillermo es de Uruguay, number 7. And if you don't remember, you can just scroll up and look at the numbers in the chart that will tell you what each country's name is. For example, Andrea. Andrea es de, número 5. Andrea es de dónde es Andrea? ¿De dónde es Andrea? Paraguay. No, Bolivia. All right. Tomás, número 8. ¿De dónde es Tomás? Tomás es de Chile. Tomás is de Chile. With that information, you go over here, you click on it, and you answer the questions, okay? Then you go to the next activity, which is activity 12. For activity 12, you say, ¿de dónde eres? You create a little bit of a conversation, like this. ¿De dónde eres? Soy de Colombia. That's the model, right? So right here, you create 8 different ones. ¿De dónde eres? Soy de Venezuela. ¿De dónde eres? Soy de Panamá. Okay? You click on this, and then you write the mini conversations, okay? Make sure that you complete it and click submit. And the last, but not least, is activity 13. Okay, so the last one is activity 13. ¿Eres de Honduras? Are you from Honduras? As a partner, if he or she is from the country indicated, he or she will answer according to the number, okay? So this is the model that you have right here, okay? It gives you a model. It says, número 1. This is Mexico, right? You say, ¿eres de Mexico? And the other person, he is number 10, right? So this is number 10. This is number 10. So he will say, no, soy de Panamá, because Panama is number 10. You get it? So right here, you're going to click on this. And it will give you the options, okay? For example, the model is 1 and 10, right? 1 is Panama. Sorry, Mexico, and 10 is Panama. ¿Eres de México?